A little late. Satisfactory. Let's see. How's the audio? How we doing here? Sounding good? Yeah. Little delayed, but we're good. I love the big fat zero. There's 0 viewers on this stream. No one wants to watch this. Cool. YouTube's sounding good too? Good deal. All right. Phase 5 is nearly complete. Just need 1,000. Okay, so 949 nuclear pasta. Just over half of the AI expansion servers and a bunch of warp drives. And it'll be done. Phase 5. The game will be beaten. This is looking good. So this guy, this one, is done. Dunzo. All of it. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. And then this guy, the neural quantum processors are super slow, so that's an issue. And good on magnetic field generators, that's good. So I think supercomputers are an issue. Singularity cells, I'm not making those. So yeah, that's right. So yeah, I almost considered getting this going, but it was getting late last night, so it was just like, nah, I'll wait. But I think we'll prep this, so that's really going to be the focus of this session here. Nuclear pasta will feed both of those. That'll get me singularity. Oh yeah, and this, so it'll get me singularity cells, which yeah, would do both of these. Will get me warp drives and nuclear pasta. And then I'll go figure out what's going on with the quantum computers, because they're just a little slow. They're not going to cut it. And that'll be perfect prep for this weekend. And hopefully tomorrow, Friday, will be the big phase completion. I'm gonna turn desktop audio back on. I guess I could pull the audio from the game. I don't know. Hopefully that's not like in beta anymore. For a long time it was an option, I think, in OBS. Maybe that was only in Streamlabs, but it was like, oh, you can pull the audio from a specific window, but it's in beta. And hopefully that was like 4 years ago, so eventually it would get out of beta, I would hope. I'm kind of nervous to dump my singularity cells, because, oh, that's right, I was gonna build a two-way portal, a double portal, so I could at least get back to the nuclear stuff. Because, that's true. Okay, hang on. You can see what the nuclear base is doing. Can't turn the portal on from here. And I can't connect to the other one because it's not a satellite. So, can I make one of these? I can. Alright. My last tube trip. These are both powered. Yeah, no, okay, cool. So I can take the portal back, and then, yeah, that'll give me two-way. Alright, let's go over there. This is huge. Huge. Honestly, this feels like not a huge blueprint. Not blueprint, footprint. I mean, really only built in this square of the map. And I mean, I've seen people that have the entire map taken up. So it could be way bigger. Way, way bigger. Also been working on some stuff. It's working on a process. Oh, I didn't even check to see if it's still running. I think I messed with it today, a little bit last night. Trying to get my video automation process going. Essentially building Opus Clips or something like that. But the first part is to record the clips and then, well, essentially record the stream, break the stream up into sections, pull out the audio and transcribe it. And that's what I was trying to do. The transcription takes a little while, unfortunately. It's a little slow. Okay, so I can take this portal back. And what I'm going to do is satellite portal. Craziness. So that takes, yeah, stuff I don't really care about. I think superposition oscillators were good. Nothing I'm concerned about burning mats on that. Awesome. So that satellite is there for me to get back. Or that, yeah, satellite portal is to get back, and this satellite portal is for me to go back there. And before I do that, let's go check nuclear pasta. Hopefully we'll have quite a bit. Yeah, that lift is looking like it might be not that full. Oh, or empty. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Wow, really? Did I really overextended the copper ingots, I guess? But do I have a stockpile up here? Somebody needed nuclear pasta. Is this guy? No, Fixonium needed nuclear pasta. Yeah, that's not Fixonium. It's over here. Yeah, that's right. The manufacturer up here needed nuclear pasta for singularity cells. Nope, he's burned all his. Oh, wait. How's this guy looking? Oh my god. Seems good. But okie dokie. Take those two. I don't even have room for them. You know what? Drop a little singularity cell in the cloud, backup, and that guy too. So weeds. So no. Okay, I think the next one then should keep this guy active for a minute so I can take it back. There we go. Nice. Nice. And then if I ever need to go back, I have the other portal. Look at that. Look at me. So that's a satellite to there, and this satellite now can be selected for the other one. That guy. Perfect. Good stuff. So now I can dump these. Look at that train going in the background. It's beautiful. I'm gonna put 50 in here. When that, and What, this guy needed them? No, these guys need them. So it'll get me more. But, just do that. So that kind of bypasses the situation altogether. That's kind of awesome. Then, never mind, take that back. Go dump them all in. A fifth of the way there. Awesome. So, just need copper powder and pressure conversion cubes. And those are not that. So I can just get rid of this guy. This guy's got all the singularity cells it needs. I just need to... Yeah, cool. Yeah, I guess I can't make that up. Well, what happened here? What is... Oh, that, yeah, that's right. It's just a little bit off. Whatever. Version cube though, that needs... I think that's fused and radio control. Hold up, really? Okay. What do you do with that? Probably at a rate that's a little bit overkill. 6 and 3. Yeah, well, sure. Get 3 back. And then... Clear pasta 5x5. Hang on. Oh, it needs 5 per, so 5 times 200. Get 1,000. So 5 times 200 divided by 50 is 20 stacks. I don't think I have 20 stacks. Maybe 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Close. Close. Whoops. So probably shouldn't have deleted all those. Whoops. Fused frames and radio controls. Radio controls are right there. Fused frames, I ran up here already, right? Oh boy, would I ever use them all? Yikes. Oh no, they're right there. Cool. Then... we had a blueprint for nuclear pasta. It looked pretty good. Cool. Jeez. Latching on to something there. Is there a... Does he have a little sign for this one? Can't tell. Hey, Chris. Yes, sir. Just about there. I think this one's gonna be like the setup for the last couple things, and then probably tomorrow we will be good to go. Tomorrow probably finish phase 5. So pretty exciting. How about you? How's it going? How goes the second playthrough? Yeah, kind of crazy actually. I'm looking forward to seeing the actual end, beating the game. 0.5 pasta. I'm fine with that. It's probably gonna run all night for a while, so not too worried about that. Copper sloop. Oh, so is it copper ingots? That's it. Going pretty good. Phase 4, setting up the train network. All right, that's progress. Some good progress. That be probably what the weekend's gonna look like. Working on that. Copper powder. Wonder what he means by sloop. 100. Oh, it's already slooped. Oh, how about that? I like that. That works. What's going on here? Oh, that's an issue. That is a bit of an issue. So these guys are done, and the other ones can't get in. So I have more warp drives. Thought I was being so smart. This guy done? I don't even remember what this was. This is... Yeah, these guys are done. Assembly directors. Don't need those anymore. Following... Oh, yeah. Hurricane Helene coverage. Oh, you own a house in Tampa? Oh, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just heard about that. That I guess, yeah, it's looking like the hurricane could be pretty bad. So, yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully it does not head that way. Yeah, I can see how that would be a little bit distracting. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. I want to do that. This guy's still going, so I want that to stay connected. Oh wait, just drop those in. 8 more, all right. That's progress. Is that, do you have like a management company or something, or somebody you know that's, that can check it out? Passed by already, but the storm surge, oh, still on the right, yeah, okay. Rising up the side of your house. Oh, geez, okay. That sucks. Yeah, that's a little nerve-wracking, I'm sure. Okay, that's good at least, but man, yeah, that's gotta be, that's gotta be tough to watch. Hopefully, hopefully that's it though. Hopefully it subsides at this point. 4 feet's a lot of water. That is a lot of water. Rework this a little bit. What's in this? Take that. Really? Wow. I was wondering about that. Yeah, I can see that. Like, yeah, you would think it'd be pretty normal, but it did seem like this kind of popped up out of nowhere. Like, I had no idea. I hadn't heard anything about it, and all of a sudden it was there. So, yeah, that is kind of crazy. And for it to be like it's like a category, yeah, category 4 or something like that. So, especially crazy for it to be unknown. That's not a good surprise. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Nicely labeled. That's cool. Very cool. Okay, so first I want to get these back, right? These need to go in there. Something like that. Just do a lift up and over. Yeah, that worked. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Cat 5 before he hit the plan. Bah, man, that's crazy. That's scary. I never, being in the Midwest, never really had to do. I mean, I guess we would always have like the downstream effect, right? We get like just land storms, but you know, also was in Tornado Alley, so you know, something that we'd have to deal with the tornadoes instead. You know, luckily never really had to deal with any, but you know, the random tornado warning for the evening was always kind of nerve-wracking or kind of annoying. Just like, all right, well, already on the lowest level, so best I can do, I guess, go to an interior bathroom if things get really bad, but not too much else I can do about it. Yeah, hurricanes would be a whole nother level though. Never experienced that. Yeah, I got pretty lucky with that. I feel like there's been a couple close calls, but nothing too crazy. I remember in junior high one time, actually, there was, I think, pretty close to us. And I remember some of my friends that lived further south, like I think one touchdown, like right next to them, like the actual school was rattling and stuff. So that was kind of crazy, but luckily not anything crazy for me. So far, knock on wood. Going to be radio control units, and then I have fused modulators coming out this way. Sure. Ooh, I thought that was, yeah, I was gonna say that should, oh, okay, it's just being mad about that. But then I need these guys to go back over there. So do that. Oops, wrong way. Send this out to like here. Drop it down there. What are you mad about? Why is that wrong? Okay. Is it going through the support failure? No? What is it? Oh, it must be touching that sign. Weird. Whatever. Cool. Now I need copper ingots to come in there. Or no, that, yeah, and the fused. So copper ingots infused. Go underneath. That one. Oh, not gonna give it to me. Pixel perfect. There we go. should have a power thingy around here. There we go. That'll work. And radio control units are right there. Uh-oh. Might have starved the rubber. Whoops. That's still feeding turbo motors, which I do need, so I don't want to totally get rid of those. Man, that's not good, because I thought I increased plastic. This guy could probably stop. Probably don't need modular frame. Oh, do I? Propulsion. Is propulsion part of something? I think it is. Warp drives use. Yep, those. So I gotta keep those. I gotta keep all that. Yeah, those are finally full on computers, though. That's good. Man, these are split up a lot. These are split up a few times. It's because that's going to the cloud and to the other nuclear pasta configuration. I guess I could just keep letting that happen. Radio control unit. Ooh, 4x4 radios. But, yeah. Residual rubber. They need to do that. May have to run more rubber over from the other base. I want to go back to the computer recipe. Where's the computer recipe? Or where's the computer manufacturer? Yeah, there we go. That one's filled up now. That's still short on plastic. Wow. Okay. It's going in spurts. That's like completely full lanes of computers. This is rubber. Stick that back into that and have a steady flow of computers again, and have a steady flow of radio control units. And I guess I probably should make this a little smarter. This would just be, speaking of smart, make this a smart splitter. And that way the center output is overflow only. So it'll add to the box if I have enough, but otherwise it won't. That just jump planes? Oh, it just swallowed it. So then left output is any. Okay. Or did it even work? Am I crazy? I thought I saw one go in there. I don't know. Maybe not. I want to keep the turbo motors, I guess. I don't want to keep the double nuclear production. That's the only thing, I guess. Those drones, this is supplying the drone source. I don't know that it needs to. It's hard to judge. Oh man. That's right. I'd rather have radio control units come out this way. Make that turn. Apparently not. How about that? Rather than that, do this. Rather than that. This overflow only. Yeah, 50-50, then 50-50 again. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Just not working. It's so weird you can't just place that. So, like that. Go. So does two at a time, that's going to 50-50, and then another 50-50 to either go to, yeah, that's fine. That'll work. I think that'll work. Good with that. And then fused modular frames we can hook up. Just need to run those all the way over here. Around the space elevator. All right. Look at them lined up. Probably for a good long time. Wait, yeah, second level. Good. Second level, and then that produce 3 frames or compression cubes. Yeah, then or pressure conversion cube rather, and then copper powder needs to be created from copper ingots. That is gonna be an issue. Tempted to do a conversion, another conversion. We're in phase 5, might as well. Oh hey, server's gonna restart in 10 minutes, how about that? What am I doing? You know what? These guys can connect up, right? Yeah. Some copper ingots. Did I have copper over here? Thought so, right? Yeah, that's right. Oh, a bunch of copper coming over here. Well, that may be going over there too. I didn't go full tier though, did I? Really should have hooked these things up to an assembler. Never have enough stupid portable miners. Stupid portable miners. Oh, what was that? There we go. But I guess soon enough, we'll be doing that again. I start a new map. Portable miners will be very relevant again. At least for a little bit. I'm usually pretty good at getting rid of those pretty quickly. I don't like letting them sit around. What are you? Mark II? You're a Mark II miner at 150. Oh, that's right. You're pure. Or impure. Impure. Not great. Not great. Still run, what, this is 150, so I can still run like 5 smelters off of that, which is 150 copper ingots. Yeah, that should be fine. It needs 100 to do, actually, yeah, I think 100, that's what it said. So, just gonna sneak one more on here. That's not what I meant to do. Should be fine. So the only other thing that this game needs is a is a Control Z. An undo would be kind of nice. Probably something you could pretty easily do with like a mod or something. It's like a good quality of life mod. So 30 times 5 is 150. These belts are 270, so these belts can easily handle the capacity. I guess technically it is being used in 2 of these to make aluminum sheets, but it's totally maxed out. What's the rate on them? 10 per minute. Oh yeah, we're still within range too, so works for me. How do I get the copper ingots up to that guy? It's about right. Shoot him straight through there. First added blueprints, but didn't have the delete blueprint feature yet. Yes. Oh man, yeah, I do remember that. You just like would place a blueprint and then like, ah man, then you just got to go and delete all of it individually. That was rough. Yeah, that was really rough. I think that, yeah, I remember being super excited about blueprints because I used them all the time in Factorio, so it's like, yes, this would be nice. And then they were like that, and I just was like, oh man, I did not think that was gonna be such a blocker, but it was. It was an issue. And I kind of just like stopped messing with blueprints because just like, man, there's no room for error. Like, this is really painful. Did they have like a blueprint, or they had like the mega print kind of thing, right? I was trying to remember because I know there was the website, like the website that had blueprints effectively, where it's just like designs, I guess. I'm trying to think what they did before that, or you just had to like import your save file, I guess. People just upload their maps with save files with all their stuff added. Where's that at? Go there. You'd import a save file to the calculator website, then use the map edit function to paste the mega print. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's one way to do it. That's crazy. Excuse me. Sorry. Last pasta. I wonder if this has a 1.0 update or not. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, that's like basically getting into modding at that point, not really blueprinting. A lot more work. Well, I guess I'll keep going, see what I can get done before they shut down the map. Seconds. Ah, okay, so that'll match up. Cool. Tell you what though, I mean, the spaghetti's fun in its own right, and it looks great, but I'm looking forward to a cleaner, more modular build. just for the ease of like, oh, I need more of these. I can just extend this section and it'll create more of these. Like the scalability will be nice. It's just like there's no questioning about where things will go. Yeah, looking forward to that. That'll be pretty cool. The other issue though is that Diablo 4 is going to come out, so, or whatever. Vessel of Hatred, I believe, is the expansion. But that goes live like October 8th, I think. So I may have to switch to that for a bit. Max out a couple characters, and then maybe back to Satisfactory at that point. Hold out for people to play Factorio for a while, so I can borrow some blueprints for Factorio, and then switch to the Factorio space expansion, because I'm also very excited about that. Boom. All right. The Factorio Space Exploration mod, which is not an expansion, was also really fun. I was enjoying that. Building a factory line that you can never build before, it's hard not to spaghetti. Yeah, exactly, right? It's just, yeah, I just feel like you don't really appreciate having like a super clean modular build or blueprint unless you've gone through the pain of building a spaghetti. Like, you have to experience the spaghetti first, and then you go to like the crazy clean stuff, and it's like, wow, this is so much better. It's a learning experience. Gotta be organic. But I'm looking forward to it. So this is 100. Oh, wait. So it's not copper powder though, it's copper ingots. It's got that on a high tier belt there though. I do not have the kind of speed to deal with that. Or the amount. I don't have the amount. And of course, the map or the server reset, so I have to redo straight lines. I have to turn that back on. That should be on by default. That should be default, not default. Yep, every time you play this game, you come up with so many things. Next time I'm doing this better. Yeah, for sure. Practice makes perfect, right? Yeah, right, for sure. Yeah, you're living it right now. You immediately turned around and were like, all right, second playthrough, let's go. Go, boys, go. I think this will be semi-sustainable. I think we'll be okay. And it's got one pressure cube. That's good. And I might just run this to the other side of the space elevator. But I rather intelligently blocked. That guy's got stuff. That guy's got stuff. That guy's not. I'm gonna use this one. It's facing the wrong way. Bummer. Try that again. Ah, nice. Look at that. Is that a different height than doing that? Does that match? Whoops. We can do that. Same thing? Yeah, same thing. Interesting. So that's effectively the same as doing this. So I did that. Oh, wrong one. Here. Go to that. And then connect that to this one. Or, you know, whatever. Just build that somewhere else. It's fine. So close. We have nuclear pasta at the source. This guy needs dark matter crystals. Why did you stop? Oh, you're just slow. Isn't I also sending in dark matter crystals? That guy's short on quantum neural processors. That guy's good. This guy needed... That's it. It's good. Singularity cells. That may be tricky. I didn't have quite enough. It was 8, 10, I think 20. He's only gone through 11. Maybe able to steal him from the other base, though. I don't know. This guy's good for a while. Why is this so slow, though? There's another one going in. So they're slowly producing out there. There's probably a bottleneck in the dark matter residence. I think you make that at the converter. Just straight SAM. Yeah, dark matter residue. I don't have SAM coming up here yet. Could, suppose. I mean, Fixite's coming up here already, so why not, right? It's reanimated? Dark matter. Residue. It's just reanimated SAM. Alright. So Chris, do you have a preferred background noise? I mean, just I guess besides Twitch, is it like podcast or something while you're tweaking the factory? So I definitely did a podcast, I think last weekend during the day. I was just listening and building. It was pretty good, pretty in the zone. So like two back from that guy. About right there. Get me good? Yeah. YouTube mostly? Okay. What kind of channels do you do on YouTube? I do quite a bit. I guess I say podcast, but yeah, mostly it's actually YouTube. I know you were doing a it was like a food history podcast the other day. One more try. There we go. You know, I always hear the name Phil DeFranco, but I have not actually watched it. Penguin Zero though. Or Penguin Zero. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Charlie's great. Moist Critical is good. Reaction. So do you do like Asmongold too? So I tend to watch. There for a while. I was on a roll watching Asmongold, but it's been a while since I've actually watched him. But I usually enjoy him. I keep forgetting of Mark 6. Oh wait, hang on, that guy. That guy's the problem. I don't know what I'm doing. This needs to go dark matter crystal into this. So I need to squeeze a converter in here. Basically, okay, basically a news breakdown for the day. Pretty good. Internet news, pop culture, politics. Okay, gotcha. Nice. Yeah, I always hear the name, but I've yet to like check out his content, so probably have to check it out at some point. Sorry. Alright. Might just build it back here. Got space back here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do. Yeah, same with me. I'm kind of off and on with the OTK folks. I watched Mizkif quite a bit for a little while, and Emiru, when she joined them, and trying to think who else. Yeah, kind of bounce around like watched S-Band and some of those folks for a while. Yeah, they do good stuff. They're fun. Trying to think. Haven't been as much lately, but I definitely will catch up on. Oh wait. Oh. Or no, never mind. I'm holding all the dark matter crystals. Okay, well, that's something. Ludwig, though. I like to catch up on Mogul Mail, even though he's trying to get away from Mogul Mail. Ah, nice. Yeah, that would be good. That would have been good. That did kind of get me. I saw that they were playing it a lot, so they got me to resubscribe to play WoW Hardcore for a little bit. So it's just like, oh man, all right, like I gotta try it. So I think they were pretty much my inspiration. It's like, all right, if they're all doing it, like I'm gonna hop on WoW Hardcore then. But yeah, that would have been fun. It would have been fun to jump on that with like a group. My one friend has been, he's like super hardcore as far as like he's played WoW for forever, and he's playing Classic right now. So they're at, I think Classic WoW's up to like Cataclysm, but yeah. I mean, it is nice. Like it would be kind of cool to start at Classic, just because then you can start where everybody actually started. But it's not as fun just because then there's so many people that have like completely optimized the game from since it came out. So there's people that kind of like suck the fun out of it because they know everything. They're like, oh well, this is what you should be doing, and it's kind of yeah. I mean, you can do it on your own and stuff, but But yeah, it's just like it makes it tough. Like the auction house and stuff. Like people know everything about it. I mean, there's still some opportunities and stuff there, but like yeah, I don't know. There's just a little less of the exploration and discovery as there used to be. But yeah, my one buddy's still playing it. I think it's up to Cataclysm, so it's actually there. WoW Classic is just like slowly catching up to where WoW is now. So it's 4 expansions in from Classic. But yeah, he was trying to get me. He's like, yeah, we're gonna be raiding Firelands and some of these other old raids. Just like, ah man, like I never did them when they were out, so it would have been kind of cool to do it, but can only commit to so much, you know. And that's a grind. Like I play a lot of games that are a grind, but that one is like a true grind. You have to do so much. It's a lot of prep. There's a lot of like weekly work you have to do with like getting your gear for the raid and getting the right like potions and stuff, and yeah, it's a lot of work. But it's fun. I do mean to get back onto the more recent expansion since I bought it. So I may sneak in a WoW stream at some point too. It's kind of why I ended up switching back to or focusing more on Diablo. It's nice to play an ARPG just because it is like it's like WoW Light. You get the RPG elements, but it's much faster. Not nearly as commitment. Right. And then, you know, build some factories and stuff in the meantime. Okay, that should bump that up so it has the proper amount of dark matter residue. Although, crap, that may block this guy. Oh. We will just do a little fluid buffer. Organization. Big fluid buffer. So if you do need extra dark matter residue space, you got it. But this guy should just keep flowing, pumping out dark crystals. Dark matter crystals, rather. Now, maybe I won't worry about singularity cells. I guess I could go build a drone port, actually. That would be a pretty easy solution to this. I have the fuel, so a drone port would be reasonable. I might do that. And that would give me everything. Nuclear pasta. Just bottlenecked on radio control units again. Why? These take forever, I guess. That's probably why. Yeah. Burned all my sloops. Should probably go get more sloops. Let's do that. Blueprint. Go. Transport, drone port. there. This port will not be Kempe Gouda. It's a cool name, but this will be main base. Radio, no. Singularity cell. Nuclear. And let's see, we need one drone. Need to build its counterpart. Give it some power. These guys have power now, right? So just tag that. Good deal. Then run some fuel over here, and it'll be good to go. Like that. Right there. Ah, a little low. That's fine. Whatever. I realized I should have blueprinted that. Blueprinted the drone port. Okay, that guy's got fuel, so just want to add the output to that. Wrong one. That's input. But it lined up so nicely. That's the wrong input. Okay, then I have some singularity cells left, yep, so I'm gonna go to use those to portal. And I think that's it. I just need to look at see why neural quantum processors are slow. Here you go, buddy. Power on up. Almost ready. Oh no. It's like 2 minutes. In a gigawatt. How am I doing on power here? Not bad. Nice. Let's go. Whoa. A little buggy on the physics. Sweet. Alright, still got 130, so... Oh man, I think I left that though. Yikes. Haven't seen too much since I left it. Looks like a good drone port spot. That goes down to this guy. This turns Pixonium. Yeah, to Singularity Cells. Here, have that. Go nuts. These guys looking. Let's get on waste. You guys are good on waste. You guys are good. There, he's low on waste, but that's fine. It's not blocked by plutonium. That's all that matters. Nuclear waste is still rolling in though. Ooh, did I not? No, I think it's good. This path should no longer be taken. Go. What are these short on? What's your problem here? Oh, nuclear pasta. Yeah, sure. Well, I guess why is nuclear pasta so slow? There's the copper ingots, right? Five here. Yeah, the copper powder rather is a little too slow. Plenty of fused modular frames, radio control units. What's going on here? We gotta bump this up. This is a, oh, it's a 240. So that means we can get to 600? Yeah, we can. Mark 5s all the way. So after one split, that would be 300. So then, yeah, after two splits, I do not need Mark 5s. I have enough copper sheets. Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, technically this is like at maximum capacity. Right? 300. or 30. No, 20. I can run 20 of them. All right, cool. Then let's do another group here. More ingots. Does that connect? No. Oh wait. Yes, it might. Come on. No? Good deal. What just happened? Why did I pick up copper ore? $30, $60, $90, $180. Mark 3s are fine. Right? That should help. It's not really a capacity issue, it's a more of a production issue. These constructors are just too slow. Oh, here. You have that. And you have that. Jeez. So much power. Alright, I think split this. I guess this isn't big enough, is it? Right, wait, there? Nice. Back and jump for it. Watch YouTuber Nile Red. Yeah, actually, I've run across a couple of those occasionally, and yeah, he's done some like crazy stuff. I was trying to remember. Yeah, I can't remember why I ended up watching it, but it was actually super interesting. He was like, I can't remember. He does like, yeah, crazy stuff where he pulls like, creates like, you know, pure graphite or whatever, or I can't remember what he did. Took something completely like innocuous and made it, and like melted it down and pulled some element out of it. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, very interesting stuff. Very, very, very cool. This port is nuclear. Singularity cells. Main base. Main base, singularity cell, nuclear, and nuclear main base. Yep, cool. I think I was looking at I was randomly, I wanted to buy like a laser pointer, and I was trying to see like what the highest power laser pointer you could get, and I think I watched a video maybe of him where he had some like insanely powerful lasers that could burn through things, and they basically just caught things on fire. They were ridiculous. Decided I didn't really need a laser pointer like that, but but it was cool. It was cool to watch. Found one on Amazon that was a little more legal and not dangerous. Styrofoam and a cherry soda. Yeah. Latex gloves into grape soda. Oh man, yeah. Paint thinner into cinnamon heart candy. It's incredible. Yeah, that's just crazy. Super interesting stuff, though, for sure. Chemistry, science. Alright, so that's working. Alright. It really is. I mean, I haven't really studied too much chemistry since high school, but it's interesting stuff for sure. Yeah, I was kind of like that too. I think I tended to do a little better in chemistry, but physics is weird. Like, I like a lot of other physics stuff, but the initial, at least when I got into the physics for engineering, it was just like, man, this stuff it's tough. It's just, yeah, I guess it was just like a different way of thinking. Because a lot of it was like single point physics and stuff, and I don't know, it was rough. It was not clicking with me very well. But I don't know, still read a lot of physics books and stuff, so I still enjoy it. I think I just was probably a little bit overwhelmed at the time. Had too much going on. Oh wait, I was kind of undecided on that. Sure. Hard drive, go. Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. I know. I've always intended to like go and learn more of the math behind some of that stuff because it's pretty crazy. I was like randomly reading an article about it the other day, but just like, man, it's just so much. It's so much math. There's so many symbols. Like that's mostly where I get lost. It's like just kind of annoying. Everything has a constant, so you have to go and look up what all those constants are, and it's just like a lot of interpretation where it's basically, oh, and this entire equation can be represented with this one symbol, and then you know there's like h bar, h hat, h h prime, and then you get like all the other ones like t bar, t hat, t delta, t prime, and it's just like, oh my god, there's so many symbols. It's been a while. Been a while since I took whatever. I guess differential equations is probably the one that I always see the most, like the like partial derivatives and all that stuff. Craziness. It's interesting stuff for sure, though. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go back to the other base. I think I'm all set. Did I get rid of all my cells? No, I didn't. Probably should. I need that many. It's enough to get back and forth. Yeah, I've read a couple books, like higher level stuff, higher level physics books. Brian Greene has some good ones. Read one by him called The Hidden Reality, and it's awesome. It's like crazy. It's like 10 different theories for why there's a multiverse. So that's pretty mind-bending without math mostly. So that's pretty interesting. And then I'm trying to think what other, done some other physics books. Maybe not for a little while. Then just like, you know, Stephen Hawking's like, I don't. Is he into string theory stuff now? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he was string theory, at least not in that. He might have talked about string theory as one of his theories, but yeah, it was interesting though. It was a bunch of different ones. It was like basically if the universe is infinite, then you know it's gonna, you know, essentially create a multiverse, and you know then inflation theory and the Big Bang, and then a few other ones I forget now, but yeah, essentially 10 different ways to explain why there were so many simulation, like is the universe just generated by a simulation and all that stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. I know he's got like, yeah, what, like, I think it's like the fabric of reality, and it's funny how there's like, actually, I've noticed there's a few different books that all kind of have very similar titles. But yeah, I think he has fabric of reality and something else, and then he had that hidden reality. So, but I really enjoyed that one. I know. I think he was also like, at least he was on. He might have been a reference for like a subject matter expert for the Big Bang Theory, because I think they even referenced him on, or he was on the show at least at one point. Go ahead and drop a few of those in there. So this guy's still doing work, just slowly but surely. And this guy should be bringing back singularity cells occasionally. En route. Oh, is that him? There he is. I guess I have two different books that I keep meaning to get back to, that are like that. So there's David Deutsch's The Beginning of Infinity. I kept hearing about it, so I finally bought it, but it's a tough one. It's very abstract. So still kind of working on that. I've started it a few times, just like, oh man, and I've even tried the double where I like listen to the audiobook while I'm reading the book just to really kind of fully absorb it, but it's still kind of a lot. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. And then what was the other one? Oh, I guess more technology focused was Ray Kurzweil's The Singularity is Near. Started that one a couple times too. I've gotten like a third of the way through it, but it's pretty interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Those are some of the like more heavy books I occasionally will read. They're more of like I take them on vacation with me or something and read them on the plane, and that's about as far as I get. So don't make a lot of progress on them. Okay, I think that gives me everything. This guy is a source of singularity cells. I have nuclear pasta happening over here, just in case. Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, for sure. It is. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a nice feeling. That's probably my problem though. Is like I stack up too many non-fictions. Probably need to read more fiction because it kind of turns into work after a little while. It's pretty heavy sometimes. Okay, so we ran out of aluminum. Interesting. What are you doing here, bud? You don't have fuel. How did that? Oh wait. Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good. Just need to wait more on that. Have aluminum over here, I guess. I could just do non-drone. Attitude is to set aside if it doesn't hook you after a while. Keep looking till one that does. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to move on if you're not really feeling it. I was on a good pace for a while there. I've been really bad about just like buying a bunch of books and then not actually reading them, or just yeah, mostly that. Or I'd read one, but then I end up buying a bunch more. Which I guess I'm still doing because I still have one on the way from Amazon right now and another one that I just got like a couple weeks ago that was like, oh, I'm gonna read it, and I haven't read it yet. But I was on a roll for a little while. But yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with that too. Even or even stopping when it's like, yeah, I got the gist. Like I get what they're going for. I don't really need to read the whole thing. I think there's nothing wrong with that either. There's enough content to consume. What's this doing? Guess I could run this conveyor all the way back up. What are you working on anything right now then? Connections with James Burke. Can't say that I have. Sounds kind of familiar. What do we got? We got a dark crystal rolling in. Train network still. Nice. Oh, I guess I meant, are you reading any books right now as well? Any books you're reading when you're not working on the factory? Oh, nice. Okay. I saw there was a show for that, for Silo on HBO, or not HBO, Apple. It sounded like it's gotten good reviews. I mean, I'm not surprised that it's a book series. That makes sense. Everything seems to come from books. James Burke. I'll have to check that out. Science communicator. Cool. Yeah, we'll definitely check that out. It is. It's tough, man. It's really hard to have a. Once you've read the source material, it's hard to capture the same thing from the book. It is kind of incredible. It's partly why I watched all of Game of Thrones, and I kind of just made it a point at eventually just like, I'm just not going to read the book because I enjoy the show at this point. If I read the book, it'll kind of just like ruin the show for the most part. But I mean, I'm pretty good about it. It really doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, no, I totally get that. Really hard for it to match. I was gonna say, reminds me of The Expanse. I've heard that's a really good book series, and then they made that into the show on Sci-Fi, which sounds like it's actually a really good show. So I was kind of debating doing the same thing, where it's like, well, if I watch the show first, then I can read the book afterward and learn more about it. So that's always been kind of in the back of my mind. Like if I want to get to that, I might go through that show and then try to get through the book series afterward, get the extra detail. I definitely enjoy like the deep dive. I enjoy like going in. Oh man, okay, awesome. I mean, yeah, I basically have heard it's kind of like essentially like Game of Thrones in space. It's like, all right, that sounds good. I could do that. So yeah, all right. I will definitely have to look into that. Have to look into that series. Oh, okay. One more thing. I do want to check out neural quantum processors and see why they're so slow. I'm guessing it's a supercomputer problem still. Check that while I'm here. These guys are totally full. Why are you having such an issue? One of the shows that didn't hook you at first, but at the first few episodes so many times until it hooked you and then you couldn't stop. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Is it, I don't know, it seems like, I don't know, usually episode 5 usually takes like 4 or 5 episodes before, you know, any kind of series really kind of gets you going. Man, alright, well, fine. Your friend told you how amazing it was. I thought it was worth trying again. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've had a couple friends that they've read the books and then watched the show and said it was awesome. Wait, I have all these computers here. I was trying to think. Reminds me of let's see. The first season of True Detective, I think I remember that, where it took a while. I think it took the first 4 episodes. I remember watching it with my roommate at the time, and I was kind of almost ready to just give up. Where it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, it's pretty good, but it's just so slow. It's like, I don't know if I'm feeling it. And then finally, I think by the 4th episode, like things started picking up, and it was like, okay, like something pretty cool happened. It's like, all right, maybe it's not so bad. Okay, I think it was because you were distracted the first few times. That doesn't hurt, or it doesn't help either. Wasn't until you sat and gave it your full attention it hooked you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, for sure. That helps too. Yeah, if you're trying to like half watch it. True Detective, it's on HBO. I think I've kind of fallen off. They've had some pretty big gaps. I think they just had season 5, but it's taken a few years. But the first season was really good. It had Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson in it, and it just like it was kind of jumping around in time, and yeah. Was the most recent one good? I've been meaning to catch up. Like I watched seasons like 2, 3. I might be 2 seasons behind actually. I think there was season 4 that I missed, and then season 5, right? So I need to catch up on that. But yeah, that was definitely one that like at first I was just like I don't know, not totally feeling it. But eventually it was like, okay, this actually is awesome. It ended very strongly. Just took a little while to get going. And I was trying to think. Yeah, season 1 would be hard to match because like season 1 ended just really well. Nice. Territorial breakthrough. Good try. All right, so this just needs to be redistributed because this is doing a double box. It does not need to do that. I want to do that though. Can't quite do that. Too many. Could. Split it. Do something gross like this. I was gonna say, I think one of my other favorites, which also took a little bit, and I felt like I was behind then, was we were on a kick, I think, on HBO, so I watched The Wire, and that one, I think it took a couple episodes. It was just like, yeah, you know, it's all right, it's pretty good. And then I think by like the fourth or so episode, it's like, okay, this is pretty good. And then by the end, it's just like, oh my god. So there's, I think, 5 seasons of The Wire, but yeah, that may be one of my favorites ever. It's just really good. So if I do that, then we can merge that one into this one. Yeah, and I can see that too. It's definitely just like a standard like cop drama, but it's pretty funny, and I forget. Yeah, the first season it does take a little bit. It definitely it kind of starts to follow the same formula too, where it's like you kind of get you get the team together, and the team finally really starts like working well and making progress on the case and stuff. But oh yeah, it's because there's a million supercomputers that are just sitting here. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. It's just like a good, I don't know, just well done. A lot of good characters. Boost that a little bit, add a few more. cranking out quantum computers. Look at that. Excuse me, quantum neural computers. Oh, yeah, let's do that too. Let's go run those back, and I think I'm in pretty good shape. I think I'll be pretty set to finish this up this weekend. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh hey, I don't know who else is around. Molson, if Molson's around or not. Molson and I were gonna work on something. I don't know, Chris, if you got an opinion on it, but I guess Twitch is actually gonna have a hackathon. I think it actually started already. I think it started like a week ago actually. But they want to do tools for communities or for like more fun stream interactions. And so we were going to do this project of like essentially we want to create like stream stocks. So we want to set up like basically a fake stock market where you would have, it wouldn't use real money. I don't know, we'd do like, I don't know, hype coin or something like that. And just some sort of fake, you get like fake money, and then you would use it to trade fake stocks about streamers, and then just kind of have like a mini marketplace where it's like, oh, that streamer's doing well, or you know, I don't like that guy, so so I'm gonna short that guy. So I don't know how deep we'll get into like the actual stock market mechanics, but just thought it'd be kind of fun to have some sort of system, and especially have something like hopefully like kind of real time, so you can be like it can be constantly, you know, have like a ticker of like how somebody's doing while they're live streaming or whatever, and you could be like trading if something exciting is happening or whatever. So I don't know, that's the idea we're thinking about. A lot of open-endedness on that, and I think we're not going to actually do anything about it for a couple weeks. But I don't know, it sounded like a cool idea. I've been shopping the idea around, so we'll see what happens. Do some development on it and see where it goes. But could be fun. So anyway, that's the idea. So got any input or any ideas on that, be happy to hear it. And if you need like a better explanation of it, can also do that. Yeah, I think it would just be one of those things, like it probably would go like I think we're trying to think like incentive wise, it could be really fun, and trying to avoid real money, but you need something. So I think like we were like, well, if you do particularly well and you make a bunch of whatever points or money or whatever, then trade them in for like merch. Like you can, like, cool, like if you get $100,000 or whatever, you can trade them in for like a t-shirt, or like a, you know, $50 for a mug. So just do have like a merch store that's themed after the thing, and that way there's like at least something tangible that you can get out of it, so you have a little bit of a reason to like go and do stuff besides just like, oh yeah, like my favorite streamer is doing stuff. But don't know how much of this how stocks work, but would be translated to this though, so hard to imagine. Yeah, fair enough. No, fair enough. And and that's why it's like, depending on how crazy like we want it to be, it would just be interesting, at least to have like, to see if we can come up with at least a way to essentially assign value to streamers to determine their price, and then see what people do as far as like, you know, buying and selling. And don't have to get too crazy as far as the trading goes, but it could at least be like pretty much real time that, you know, people could be buying and selling, and then, you know, probably would be more of like a bonus feature if we could do shorting and that kind of thing. Like if like you think they're gonna do something bad and their value's gonna go down, you can like short them or whatever. So stuff like that. But I don't know, it just could make for like it's like taking gambling to like the next level, because I know there's a lot of like, you know, you can gamble your stream points on stuff. So it's like, yeah, we'll take it to the next level, gamble your stock value and how much you believe in that streamer. But could be fun, could be a fun like interactive thing. See what we can figure out. That was the main thing. That's like we've talked about that before. It just, mechanically it got pretty complicated pretty quickly. It's like, oh man, like how do we even? We have to like, hey, thank you, Superiority. Yeah, I was gonna do that. It's like, how do we figure out how to assign accounts value, and then we'll have to figure out like who. You don't want to be, I don't know, have to come up with mathematical formulas, I guess, to like fairly assign value based on certain metrics and stuff, rather than just being like totally biased. Like, oh yeah, like the guys that perform well, it can't be that obvious. Like it can't be just like, oh yeah, they have 1,000 viewers or 20,000 viewers. So it gets pretty complicated pretty quickly. So that'll probably be more of the game, is like, how do we make this not incredibly difficult to do? So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna bank a little bit on GPT to help us come up with some better ways to do stuff, but I don't know. I think it would make for like something highly interactive to do on top of, like, for the viewer to do on top of like the streamer doing stuff already. So I don't know. I just think it could probably go pretty viral pretty quickly too. Certain streamers would, I don't know. There's enough ego involved that they would be like, dude, you got to get my stocks up. We gotta fix this. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think the hackathon ends. I think we'd have to submit by November 4th. So we got some time. But yeah, I think it's just kind of a cool project. Also, Superiority, thanks for lurking, hanging out in the background. I'm looking pretty set though. I'm thinking, oh god, it's already 1 a.m. I was thinking I was feeling pretty tired. I may have to call it on that. This is looking pretty stable. I've just got to finish up Nuclear Pasta and those guys, which the AI expansion servers should now be cruising along for a little while. Shifted around some supercomputers and brought a whole stack of quantum computers, which actually I think is enough. Yeah, it's actually should be good. I didn't even need the other ones. So that guy should be set for overnight, and the warp drives I think are also pretty close. They're just bottlenecked by dark matter crystal for some reason, which I probably should go investigate, but that's okay. This guy should be cranking them out as much as he can. I'm not going to overclock that because that would probably blow my power grid. Yeah. Getting real dangerously close to production capabilities. Do I care? Can I do anything about it? I guess that's why I do have a battery farm over there that may save me. Otherwise, I could go hunt down more sloops, or I could do more nitrogen or geyser power. These guys, yeah, these guys are all full. Cool. So, I don't know if I accidentally below the grid, this battery backup should keep me good for like at least a gig. So I think I'm okay. What were alien power matrices? Alien power matrices. Oh yeah, no, those. Well, I could make these. These wouldn't be a bad way to keep the power super high if I need to. The only problem is I have to automate these as well. So that'd be 2 steps. I think I'm just gonna risk it. I think we're good, especially as like the other guy's gonna shut down. The AI server's gonna shut down here in a little bit, so it'll stop using production. And the double, man, I have so many particle accelerators around now, and quantum, or not quantum, the converters. Those are also 400 megawatts a pop. And this guy actually is probably, is he a gig? He's 2 gigs, 2 gigs a pop. That's crazy. Wait, do I even need photonic? No, I guess as soon as this guy's done, I don't need excited photonic matter anymore. But all right, I'm gonna risk it though. Gonna risk this. Let it finish up. Tomorrow, nearly Phase 5 complete. Little idle time. And we'll be back tomorrow to finish it up. So, yeah, on that note, that's probably going to do it for me. Christopher, thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it for coming back, and best of luck with your second. Hopefully phase 4 goes, it sounds like it was going smoothly. Got your trains going, so that's awesome. Yeah, man, you have a good night, and Superiority, again, thanks for thanks for dropping the band hammer. You have a good night as well. And yeah, I'll be on this weekend, so see you later.